My father was a 38-year-old independent insurance agent when I was born. As I said before, he attributes my birth to his walking home from rehab after polio struck him down the year before. My mother had a different take. She often said my birth was the only way for her to get out of years of teaching second-grade Sunday school. I can't tell you many things about my Sunday school classes, except that I went. I can't tell you about all the lessons we had, but I can tell you about the teachers who gave their time, attention, and love to us. One year in late junior high or early high school, my teacher was a neighbor whose family would open one of my favorite Louisville restaurants called Captain's Quarters, overlooking the Ohio River. She used a new book called How to Be a Christian Without Being Religious, which had a red cover and cool illustrations. It used the brand new living paraphrase of the Bible and some fresh ideas to teach Paul's letter to the Romans. I remember the cover and the title more than the lessons. I would later learn, when I realized I was both, that the two groups that Jesus repeatedly says miss the kingdom of God are the very wealthy and the very religious. How to be a Christian without being religious, indeed. Maybe because of my father's profession, the title of one chapter did stand out. Is your faith more than fire insurance? Later, I would use that phrase on airplanes. When I would visit with my seatmate on an airplane, we'd have a great conversation until I was asked what I did for a living. If I said I'm a Presbyterian pastor, a few reactions could be predicted. One was watching them backtrack the conversation in their heads to find something they said they are now feeling guilty about. Or maybe they'd start a debate to prove I'm wrong about my beliefs in general or my denomination in particular. Or maybe they'd begin confessing more than I really wanted to hear on an airplane. It didn't take many flights for me to learn to reply, my family's business is insurance, fire, and life. The result was my neighbor never asked me anything else about my profession, and we would continue a great conversation. If I did see an opening later, I would tell him or her how my statement had been true in one sense, but that my calling was really not about providing fire insurance for a variety of reasons. There are times it takes being a person before being a profession to be in significant conversation. In reflecting on your journey of faith, how do you react to the idea of being a Christian without being religious? How is your discipleship more than fire insurance? On this Veterans Day in our nation, how do you honor those who made a significant impact on your life?